2022 had been a fortunate year for the Predator franchise. As with the success of Prey, the intergalactic hunter-themed movie managed to regain its lost glory among the audience. And ever since the news around the making of the second installment of the standalone movie, expected to be called Predator Badlands, has been doing the rounds, the excitement among veteran Predator fans has been difficult to contain. Not much has been revealed yet, but relying on Prey's director, Dan Trachtenberg, the movie could very much be expected to have a theatrical release on November 7, 2025. Interestingly though, this release date would have originally clashed with MCU's troubled Blade movie. Many had speculated that this movie too, just like the previous installment of 2022's Prey, which was streaming exclusively on Hulu, could be released on yet another OTT platform. Still, Fox Studios, now owned by Disney, is more than eager to make a slot for Badlands' release after removing the aforementioned Mahershala Ali's comic book's motion picture adaptation. Now, before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you. For us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Plot details. As a fellow fan of the Predator franchise, I know it becomes difficult for ardent fans to contain their excitement, and the expectations around the plot of the upcoming movie seem to be getting the better of them. But nothing can be said with confirmation about the storyline that the movie would finally explore until and unless it's released. But the speculatory theories that have started making the rounds ever since the February announcement about the movie this year are indeed very interesting. Thanks to the casting call for the film, certain aspects of the movie's possible plot had been leaked online. So what we know as of now is the movie has been shot in New Zealand since September, and apparently it's going to dwell into two main storylines that would uncover the intricate bond of two very different sisters and how their familial ties are put to the ultimate test as they pursue divergent and conflicting paths and missions. Talking about the characters of these two sisters, one is the naive, geeky scientist named Thea, and the other is Tessa, who is more serious and intense regarding her life decisions and responsibilities. Much has been said about Thea's character in the casting call. Her character reportedly identifies as someone in between her 20s and mid-40s and has spent most of her life in the laboratory. She's now on the journey to embark on her first big adventure in the world. We also know that apart from being a science nerd, she's also very witty, enthusiastic, street smart, and unflappable. Her being naive is what makes her oblivious to danger as well. Contrary to the expectations of many, Predator Badlands is not gonna be a sequel to Prey. With more revelations, it seems that there's gonna be a secret Predator film that is expected to be released before the Predator Badlands. However, there isn't any clue whether that release would be theatrical or on another streaming platform. Also, there are speculations that the prequel Predator movie could be animated or, include certain animated features. We can also assume, referencing certain interviews from the film franchise, that this film could very well be an anthology that would tell the stories of three predators fighting warriors in different eras, with pirates and samurais being two potential story arcs. The animated feature could then possibly set up the stage for what's to come later in the year with Predator Badlands. There are many other theories about the secret Predator movie that have been keeping the audience on their hunches. There could very well be a possibility that the secret Predator movie could be a sequel to Prey, even though much of this had been ruled out earlier. But many online fans believe that a Prey sequel could take place in the same period of history, but with different characters and a different location, implying that the story would be focused on another human hunter who would find herself in a face-off with the otherworldly predatory creatures. Another spin-off theory suggests that the Predator could return to Earth and fight a different group of people in a completely different climate. Even though the details of the secret Predator movie are still being kept under wraps, some speculate that unlike the Prey and the Badlands, which were made in a post-apocalyptic future timeline, the new secret movie could be an animated series set in a historical setting. who is in the line of fire? The creators of the Badlands seems more generous about the casting details. So, if the internet and the interview sources are to be believed, it would be fair to assume that this time, Elle Fanning is being approached for the lead role. Elle is not a novice in the fictional and sci-fi movie genre. Having started her career as a child actor, she has delivered spectacular performances in movies like Maleficent, Super 8, The Neon Demon, and as Catherine in the Hulu series The Great. Her association with the franchise is surely gonna be an exciting treat for the fans. Who's bringing the Predator back? Now, it wouldn't be just on our behalf if all we talked about were the movie, its anticipated plot, and supposed casting, without talking about the directors and crew who are gonna be bringing Badlands to reality for the awaiting audience. After their successful innings with the Prey franchise, Dan Trachtenberg of 10 Cloverfield Lane is making a solid comeback to the directorial chair with Predator Badlands. He's accompanied by Patrick Eisen of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes as the co-writer. With this director-writer duo, Predator Badlands could be an artistic visual cinematic experience like never before. Marvelous verdict. This was all for our analysis and explanation of the upcoming Predator Badlands movie. Let us know in the comment section if there are any more interesting theories that have been spinning around you regarding the story or casting of this project. We will see you next in yet another marvelous video. And if you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone!